can feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect it's hard to believe. There's a reason I can feel my heart stop beating, and the air gets tough just breathing. I'm alone but I'm still feeling like someone's with me. It's strange, I know, but I feel like you're here with me, like chasing ghosts. I know you're out there.
What is up, freaks and geeks, and welcome back to another episode of the OCD Dex Challenge. It has been a minute. We were out of internet. We streamed Monday and Tuesday like planned, and we missed Thursday's stream because our internet was out. And we finally got that fixed, and we are back up and we're back online. We're a little bit late today, but that's okay. Being late is better than no stream at all. So we are back in Pokemon Crystal. We are in Celadon City. We are right outside the gym. We're going to take on Erica and then kind of get through the game. Today we're going to try to get through Erica, and then let's see, we'll go down to Koga's kid. I totally forgot her name, but we're going to get at least 2 gym badges today. I want to try to get to Pewter City and get that silver wing, so next stream we can go get ourselves a legendary. So that's kind of the goal. We'll see how we do. Let's see, any news, any updates before we get started. The 2 episodes that are missing on YouTube will go live on Monday with Monday's stream. Those will go up at 1 p.m. Central Time, and then the stream will go up at 6 p.m. Central Time. The streams from now on with this new schedule will be uploaded a week after the same time they air. So it's kind of rule of thumb there. And a new montage episode. So 4 new videos on Monday. That's exciting. Let's see, I think that's everything. Monday will be a Pokemon stream. Tuesday we will be getting notifications. Tuesday we'll be back in Hyper Light Drifter, which I had a lot of fun with. I'm really excited to get back into that game, and I might start doing it Tuesdays and Saturdays, in addition to the OCD Dex Challenge. So we'll see how that goes. But I think that's everything. Not too much has happened other than, being disconnected for 2 days, which sucks. But we had some really bad thunderstorms and stuff like that, and a lot of people lost their internet. And losing my internet's better than losing my power, so I'll take it. Okay, so I think that is enough rambling here. We've got 812 non-shiny Pokemon remaining. We have 188 days until November 15th. We got news of a new not a Pokemon Direct, but a Nintendo Direct. Hopefully we'll hear something about Sword and Shield in that. At least a date, and we can get that number 100% correct. So, fingers crossed. So right now we've got a Smoochum in our currently hunting screen. Let's look at our party real quick. That is what is in that egg. And then once we hatch that, it'll be our latest capture, and we can replace that with an Elekid because we have an Electabuzz in the daycare with our Ditto. We do have the power back up, so we can take the Magnet Train back and forth to Kanto and Johto whenever we want, so we can work on eggs that way. But we do have to get through the story in order to get to some of the last Pokemon that we need to catch. So that being said, let's just go ahead and jump on into the game. Let's take on Erica. We'll probably have to take on her trainers first. We'll take on Erica, we'll go down Cycling Road, take on Koga's kid, whose again name I forgot. Route 14 and 15, and we'll go up and around. So we'll get a Super Rod. We're looking for a Slugma, 2 Slugmas, 2 Skiplooms, and a Quillfish, and then possibly a Pikachu if we can get that far over to Route 2. Because we need a Pikachu for Pichu. If we can get to Pewter City, we can get our Silver Wing. So that's kind of our goal, or at the very least get close to it so the next stream we can get the Silver Wing, backtrack and go to Johto and get ourselves Legendary Bird number 1. So we'll kind of play it by ear. We'll see how far we can get, but that's the goals. At least 2 gym badges today. So I'm going to shut up. We're going to play some Pokemon. Let's have some fun. Let's see. So we've got these girls, which I think is a double battle. well, not a double battle, but 2 trainers. We'll show you Pokemon moves that Erica taught us. And I put Typhlosion at the front of the party because it is a grass gym, so we can just hopefully one-shot everything. Twins Joe and Zoe want to battle. Joe and Zoe. So we got Victory Bell, which is level 35, so Typhlosion should be fine. We're level 52. Click Flame Wheel and get out of here. When does Typhlosion learn Flamethrower, though? Because I think it's hilarious that I have a level 52 Typhlosion that knows Ember. There we go. So close to leveling up. That's okay, we'll get in this one. And they have a Vileplume. Okay. We're just going to do the same thing. And level 35 as well. That should take care of that. And done. Level up to 53. And twins Joe and Zoe were defeated. Oh, we lost. You did. I'm actually, since we're leading Typhlosion, I'm going to take the... oh, dang it. Our storage is full. Let's see. What can I use? May prevent fainting, max revive, nugget, dragon scale, we need that, rare candy, metal coat, give. We're gonna give the metal coat to Scyther just because it needs one anyway and we need space in our bag. Okay, so let's take that amulet coin and then we're gonna give it right back. We're going to give it to Typhlosion since he is in the front of the party. Let's make some money while we're here. I'm pretty sure I have to fight both of them. Do you think a girls only gym is rare? Isn't Cerulean? I guess there's a dude trainer. Okay, she's got a Skiploom. Level 32. We're just going to spam Flame Wheel, which has a decent amount of PP, I believe. And we are extremely over-leveled for this gym, which is really nice. She's got a Hobbit, which will be even easier. Level 33, just Flame Wheel again. I'm wondering if she has a Jump Bluff or if it's another Skiploom. Easy. One more Pokemon. Jump Bluff. Okay, so she's got the whole line. Which is adorable because it's Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jump Bluff. So they're a hop, skip, and a jump away. Jump Bluff sprite was kind of ugly. That was terrible English, but I knew what I meant. It's not a good looking sprite. It's not flattering. Last Michelle was defeated. Oh, blah, blah. But we want to try to make as much money as we can because... Oh, a battle? That's kind of scary, but okay. We need to buy coins. We need 5,000 something coins. I think it's 5555. We need to buy a Porygon in the Celadon Game Corner, which I don't think we'll be able to do today. I think we need some more money. But we need Porygon 2 to complete the Johto Dex. So she's got an Exeggutor. I think that's the only one she had, if I saw that correctly. It's 37 or 53. Flame Wheel should get the job done, or pretty dang close. That's it. Oh, that's it? It is it. 1480. Very nice. I haven't taken any damage. Were you looking at all these flowers, or at me? Actually, I was looking straight ahead, and you talked to me, but okay. Beauty Julia wants to battle. Send out Paris. Buggrass, so you're like extra dead. Just Flame Wheel. Which is 25 PP, so I should have enough to get through this whole gym. Just spamming Flame Wheel. to use execute, that's fine. We're 20 something levels up. I think 20, yeah, 21. We got one more. Parasects. We'll just stay in and flame wheel. That is a really cool sprite though, I like that. Just spam the flame wheel and we'll get through this gym. It's super effective. And Tech Legend almost levels up again. How annoying. It is annoying. $6,000. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. I'm afraid I may doze off. My name is Erica. I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. Oh, all the way from Johto, you say? How nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. I'm the Pokemon League champion, kid. Like, come on. She's got a level 70 team. Level 42. Okay, that's a little bit better. I can respect that. We're just gonna flame wheel again, though. I was not kidding when I said we're gonna spam it. So now instead of 20 something levels, we're 11. So that's still more than enough to get the job done. And we get up to 54. Decent stats. I still don't know if flamethrower. Victory Bell. Level 46. We're just gonna flame wheel again. And it's enough. That's some good XP right there. 2 more Pokemon. She got a jump left. So that's gonna be 13 levels under. And Jump Left does not have very good stats. Bye bye. What else she got? I think she has a Blossom. Yeah. It's adorable. And it's dead. Good 8 levels under. Yeah, we did not get touched this whole job. Oh, it's hanging on. It's preparing a solar beam. You will not. Held on with 1 HP most likely. That's impressive. Leader Erica was defeated. Oh, I can see defeat. You are remarkably strong. Oh no! Excuse me. I shall give you Rainbow Badge. And almost $10,000. It's about $1,500. That was a delightful match. I felt inspired. Please, I wish you to have this TM. It is Giga Drain. It's a wonderful move that drains half the damage it inflicts to heal your Pokemon. Please use it if it pleases you. Very nice. So I made $1,500. Losing leaves a bitter aftertaste, but knowing that there are strong trainers spurs me to do better. Good for you. Maybe about $1,500 in this gym, so let's just spend that on coins. We can justify that. There's that creepy old man. We're not talking to him. So let's see how many coins we need. Around? There we go. Just kidding. Let's go up and around and see how many coins we need for Porygon. I have a whole 1 coin right now. I talked to the dude in there on accident. We exchange your coins for fabulous prizes. Which prize would you like? Pikachu, Porygon, Larvitar. Larvitar is 55. I have 18 coins. Where did I get those coins from? Oh well. 55, 55. So let's see. And we have 18. That guy, he gave me some coins. Welcome to the game corner. Do you need some game coins? It costs 1,000 for 50 coins. Ooh, okay. So we made $1,500, right? Or did we make $15,000? We made $15,000, so we can spend 10,000. And then do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're at 93,000. We only have 700 coins, and we need 5,500. So let's see. 500 coins would cost 10,000. So I have 93,000. So if we did this 9 times, it'd be 4,500, which would put us at 52, and we need 300 more coins. So we're pretty dang close, and we'd have $3,000 left. So we'll come back when we have more money. Okay, so we got our gym badge. How many do we have in Kanto? Do we get to see our Kanto badges? I guess not. Okay, so we're just gonna go on to Route 15, Route 16. Once we get down to Route 17, we can start looking for slugmas. So let's go ahead and just put that up there. We're looking for slugma. And we're looking preferably for 2 of them, so we can have our evolutions covered. It does not have gender variant, so that's very nice. And then Route 17, this is where we need to be. So let's get our Scyther up in the front. And let's look for ourselves for some slugmas. It's a 35% chance, and we get a Firo. Let me look this up real quick. Route 17. It's a 35% chance. Firo's a 40. Okay, so it's not as rare as I thought it was. Let's get Lantern in here. These are level 30 Pokemon, and Scyther's level 19. We need to train her. So let's actually get Scyther out of the front. We probably just need to put Scyther back up at this point, and I can train her off screen. So I will do that. In between now and Monday, I'm going to train that Scyther up. Alright, that's another Firo, which is a 40% encounter. We're looking for Slugmas, which are a 35, so should be seeing them soon. We'll just lead Typhlosion, and then we'll go for a cut, or a weak move. There we go. There's the Slugma. She's level 29. Malwraith, what's up, buddy? Let's go for a cut and see how much damage that does, because we're pretty over-leveled. It murders it. Gotta find that sweet spot. Because our Scyther that has False Swipe is only level 19. So we'll go for our Ember. It's going to be resisted. Everybody I have is in the 50s other than that Scyther. Okay, Ember bodies it, and it's not very effective. So we may need to switch our team up. actually. Let's put Zatsu in the front and we can Nightshade. Let's see how that works. Can I get another one? Okay, we're gonna get our 40% Fira, which is fine. We don't need it, but... We need 2 Slugmas, 1 for our living decks and 1 for an evolution, because you cannot find Mad Cargo in the wild. The only good thing is going up and down this little route here count our steps towards that Smooch-a-Meg. So you just let go and ride the line. There we go. What do we got? Slugma. Okay, so we're gonna Nightshade and see if that's too much damage. Because it does damage equal to our level. There we go. Going for Rock Throw, which is gonna be super effective, but you're significantly lower level. Level 29 in the yellow. There's 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, no shake. Slugma was caught. And the data will be newly added to the Pokedex. These group together in areas that are hotter than normal. If it cools off, its skin hardens. If it groups in areas that are hotter than normal, then why is it on the cycling road? Like, I don't think it's that hot. You see what had happened was... Alright, so let's put Slugma in our latest captures. Which means we get to update everything. Excuse me. 811 Pokemon remain. And our count goes up to 405. Alright, so we're looking for 1 more Slugma. Because we need to evolve it into a Mad Cargo. Since they can't be found and we're already here. There's a Grimer. Which I believe is a 20%? Yes. So we don't need you, buddy. Doesn't Slugma Mad Cargo's body temp rival that of the sun? I know it's something ridiculous like that. And that's where Flame Body came from. But we don't get Flame Body until Emerald. So he doesn't even get to help me with eggs, and it's sad. Okay, so we're gonna Nightshade it. It's got Ember, that's fine. And Pokeball. But yes, it is ridiculously hot because it's molten lava. And he's just chilling in the grass on a biking trail, so acting casual. Alright, so our counts do not go up. Let's pause this so I'm not cycling down there. Our counts do not go up because it is an evolution, but we did catch the 2 relatively quickly, actually. So let's cross that off the notes here. And we won't need anything until we get over to Route 14, which will be Skiploom. We need 2 of those. That'll be a fun hunt because it's an odd percentage. It's a 9% encounter because there is a 1% encounter on that route. Pretty sure the mere existence of this creature would destroy the planet, right? Especially because it said they travel in groups. Let's put Typhlosion back in the front since he has the amulet coin right now. I was going to ask what Lantern was holding, but I remember now it's a Mystery Berry. Which is now the equivalent of a citrus berry. I thought there were trainers down here, but there he is. We're fearless highway stars. There's no we, dude. They're the first one I've seen. Biker Charles wants to battle. He's got a coughing. And we'll just continue our chain here and just spam the Flame Wheel. So we'll take him on, we'll get into Fuchsia and heal up. That sounds terrifying. A group of sun slugs touching everything they slowly creep towards. It's like It Follows, but instead of invisible, it's on fire and it can only walk. Oh, that'd be so scary. flaming slugs the temperature of the sun. It'd be even scarier if they were the size of normal slugs too. Like, not even like a foot tall, just like mere inches. Surf should do the job. I mean, we're 20-something levels up. It's like a mix of the old Blob movie and California wildfires. That's pretty great. We'll stay in for Weezing. It's not a tuna! I think it is. You should get that checked out. You're growing a second head. So we have the California wildfire blob and cancer orb. Pokemon are weird. Crash and burn. 1920. Cool, so we're done here. We can fight this kid. Cycling Road is a quick shortcut to Celadon. Yep. It sure is, buddy. So we'll fight him, and then we'll get into Fuchsia. We'll heal up, and we'll take on the gym. Birdkeeper Bob. It's got a Noctowl. What level? 34? That's fine. We're extremely over levels. I got everybody prepared for the Elite Four, and then I forgot, you know, once we're in Kanto, everybody's in like the 30s and 40s again, so. Now we can... Oh, okay. Good job, buddy. We've been one-shotting just about everything, so I'm actually impressed that you lived. Okay, get that out of my way, please. So close. I really want to get rid of Ember. It's so ridiculous how long it takes Typhlosion to learn Flamethrower. Alright, so we've made it to Fuchsia. We are going to heal up. We're not going to heal up. Now we're gonna heal up. So we actually don't need anything from the Safari Zone, which is both relieving and kind of sad, because the Safari Zone was fun, but it took a lot of time. Everything in the Safari Zone and Crystal is Kanto Pokemon, or we can find somewhere else. Actually, I think most of it's Kanto Pokemon. Alright, so we're healed up. Let's just leave Typhlosion in the front because this is a poison gym. I've got Earthquake, and abilities didn't exist yet, so we don't have to worry about Levitate. Yo, champ in the making! Whoops! Take a good look around. The trainers all look like leader Janine. Which of them is the real Janine? Janine, that's her name. Okay, so these little slots, I'm pretty sure you guys can see them. There's little gaps right there. They're supposed to be like the windows. So we gotta get through this little glass maze. Oh my god, she's twitching. Wait for it. The second I take a step, she's gonna move. It's because I'm waiting. There she is. Yeah! Okay, I think we gotta go down here. Pretty sure she's the real one, the one in the middle. Aha! We did it! I'm Janine, the gym leader. No, I'm not. Gotcha, sucker. No! Less Alice. Send out Gloom. Oh, well, that's fine. I have a Typhlosion for this. Jeez, it's hard enough to try and save the environment. Can you imagine what it's like if Pokemon exists, especially coughing and wheezing? Right. We already do bad enough on our own. And, like, it's established from the Pokemon movies that cars and stuff are a thing, so, like, it's probably even worse. Level 55. 55. Still no Flamethrower. Arbok. Oh, no. Just Flame Wheel it. We're 20 plus levels up on everybody here, so we just Flame Wheel. We would have to intentionally make those Pokemon go extinct. That would be sad, but yeah. But I mean, I was gonna say at the same time you can just keep them in their Pokeballs, but they're in the wild, so you couldn't just contain all of them. Took a dark turn. But I feel like they could also use the Pokemon to undo some of these things. Like, I'm sure abilities like Chlorophyll and stuff like that would help. I really did figure she'd be in the middle. Unless... Yeah, because I can walk straight up to that one. Wahahaha! You betcha! I'm Janine! I don't think it says. Boy. Camper Barry sent out Nidoking. That doesn't look like a Janine to me. Earthquake! He's poison ground though, so it's gonna be neutral hit, I think. But I'm level 55 and it's 100 strength. I always thought it was the last one you fight. Oh, okay, so we do have to just fight everybody. It's been so long since I've been in actual Gen 2. My disguise was right on, dang. I'm Janine. How did you know I was real? Let's battle. Is that actually her? No. Of course not. Picnicker Cindy, you are not Janine. See, even the Nido Queen's laughing. She's like, ha, I got you. Earthquake. Alright. So I guess we'll just take on that tactic and we'll fight everybody. Which is clever that they don't have them actually see you. You have to talk to them. Because typically that's how the gym leader is. Trainers will be like, oh, I saw you. We have to fight now. Okay, fought her. Fought him. I think there's 2 left. Oops. There's this one. And there's this one. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm only joking. I'm the real deal. Janine Fuchsia Gym. That's me. I don't know. It is, okay. Leader Janine wants to battle. So now Crobat. Okay. Level 36. Flame Wheel. I think level 56 is when Typhlosion finally learns Flamethrower. 56 or 57. It's almost enough, and it's gonna Screech. Cool. Gonna lower my defense by 2 stages, that's fine. Which is kind of an interesting play because most of your Pokemon are special attackers, but okay. Okay, so we'll find out if it's 56 by the end of this battle for sure. Weezing. What level is this Weezing? 36. Flame Wheel. Is it enough? It is enough. Okay. Probably 2 more and we'll level up. Another Weezing. 56 is Inferno. So do I just not learn Flamethrower? Almost. Area Dose. Oh, so Flame Wheel is going to be extra effective against you, buddy. And you're level 33. Wait, wrong gen. Yeah, no, we're in Gen 2. We're in Crystal version. $56. Nothing. Rude. Venomoth. Which is poison and flying. Surprisingly, not a bug type at all. Flame Wheel. I didn't even have to use Earthquake on her. That's sad. It should be enough, but let's see. Let's make sure. Yep. Super effective. Oh, maybe it is poison bug. Leader Janine was defeated. You're a tough one. You definitely won. Here's Soul Badge. Take it. Soul Badge. Aedifex receives Soul Badge. Flamethrower is 60. Jeez. You're so tough. I have a special gift. It's toxic, a powerful poison that steadily saps a victim's HP. One of the best TMs in the game. I'm going to really apply myself and improve my skills. I want to become better than both father and you. Go for it, kid. I'm gonna go all the way around. Okay, so that's another gym down. Which again, for some reason, I don't know how to see the Kanto badges. Let me save real quick. So we got Celadon gym badge and we got our Fuchsia gym badge. In like, what, 30 minutes? Aedifex. See, it shows my Johto badges. But if I hit A, it just closes it. So, don't know how we look at our Kanto badges. That's fine. So now we need to go off to the side here. Let me check my notes. Next we're going to be looking for a Skiploom, I believe is what I said. We're going to go off to the east, which is about 19? About 15. About 15's off to the east. It's a decent amount of trainers. There's nothing to catch that we don't already have. Then we get to Route 14, which is a little higher up. And that's where we can find Skiploom. That's a 9% encounter. So let's go ahead and add that in. Skiploom. So we're looking for 2 of these because Jumpluff cannot be found in the wild. And then go to Route 13, which is the one with the weird fences. We go up to Route 12, which that's where we'll finally get our Super Rod. And then on Route 12, if we use that Super Rod, we have a 10% chance of finding a Quillfish. So, got some grinding to do, so let's get to it. Click the wrong windows. Alright, let's just hop on the bike. Heal up real quick and just restore our PP for free. I don't think we took any damage. We'll just leave Typhlosion in the front. Because I don't think there's any water trainers or anything like that. And if there are, they're going to be in the 30s. So we'll go up here. We don't need anything from the Safari Zone. Go around you. Just fight him. Off topic, but I finally got my Pacific Lucio skin. Nice! I saw his hair change his color depending on if you're healing or speed, so that's kind of cool. I know Mike got his Mercy skin. He sent me a Snapchat. Alright, this little kid's got a Xatu. It's only level 32, but it's kind of cool. I really like the design of Xatu. I'm just sad that its stats kind of suck. That should get the job done, and we out. Got one more, I think. I was about to use Alakazam. I got the dance party emote too. I didn't see that. Is that just for Lucio? Is that I was gonna say part of the event, but it's not really an event. Is that like his DJ one last year, or is it the same one? I forgot to do my homework. You did. Where did that child get? Dang it. On sunny days, I think the kids would rather be playing in the schoolyard than studying in class. Just for Lucio, he DJs with a turntable. Okay, so it's the same one from last year, right? Teacher Hillary wants to battle. It's now an Apom. Nice. I actually really like that. How about How many coins is that? Might pick that up. 200? That's not too bad. $10. Ooh, $10 for an emote? Or $10 for a skin and an emote? Is that what you're saying? And we're done. Get out of here. Teacher Hillary was defeated. I didn't want to lose. Nobody wants to lose, kid. I'm gonna go behind you. We are going to cheese indeed. Nidorino. 200 Overwatch League tokens equals $10. 200 for each skin and 200 for the emote. So for $30, you can get both the skins and the emote, basically. That's... Come on, Overwatch. Expansive. That's like the BlizzCon Sombra skin. But I do like that they're actually keeping the Division skins exclusive. Like, they're not going to be in boxes. They did say the Sombra Demon Hunter skin is going to come out pretty soon. Let's put Zatu back. It's going to be in regular boxes. So I'm down for that, because that's a really cool skin. Oops. My dream is to fly with my beloved bird Pokemon. There's an HM for that, buddy. What do we got? Birdkeeper Roy wants to battle. It's got a Fearow. So we're going to lead Zatu so that we can Nightshade these Skiplooms once we find them. Because our Scyther's too weak. I need to work on leveling her up. I've been watching Overwatch League, so I had some spare tokens, so I wasn't spending $20. Oh, do you get tokens for watching? I have not been keeping up, so... If that's the case, then that's kind of cool. I saw that Dallas made the playoffs. They went from being absolute garbage to apparently decent. 3 tokens a map. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing you have to link your Twitch to your Blizzard account. Which I've already done for the gold loot boxes anyway, and the sprays. Let's get off this bike. We're in the right route now. We just need to get to the grass. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Don't look at me. Okay. Street can be cut. Alright, so we need 2 Skiplooms because we can't find Jumpluff in the wild. This girl, we're gonna fight her. So let's just put Typhlosion back up front real quick since he's got the amulet coin. That's a miss. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna make some money. You're not gonna fight me? Well, that was awkward. There's also a chance to be gifted 100 tokens randomly. That's amazing. Chansey's cute, but I don't have it. Do you have a Chansey? Want to trade for my Aerodactyl? Where did you get an Aerodactyl, child? That is why, actually, Skiploom is a 9% in this field. There is a 1% chance of Chansey. 1% chance Chansey. And immediately finding our 9% Skiploom, that's amazing. So we need a Nightshade so we don't absolutely murder it. That's terrifying. I did not want to see that. Inverted Skiploom is a little creepy. Okay, so we got Cotton Spore. Just gonna drop our speed. That's fine. We don't need to attack it anymore, so. Let's see. What is your capture rate? I think it's pretty easy actually. As it breaks out. That's fine. Just lower my speed. I don't need to go anywhere. We have Great Balls. Let's use those. So we immediately found number 1. That's 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Close. Okay. So Great Balls should get the job done. Sleep Powder. It's a little annoying, but we're not fighting. It's fine. Get in the ball. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's Skiploom. There we go. Not too bad. So that's gonna get us a Skiploom. We need one more. As soon as it rains, it closes its flower and hides in the shade of a tree to avoid getting wet. That's kind of sad. It's a plant. Wouldn't it want to get wet? Okay, so our latest capture is now a Skiploom. So right now we're just working on getting all of the living decks complete. My goal is to catch all the non-shiny Pokemon before Sword and Shield comes out, which is what I'm adjusting right here. We have 810 Pokemon for the OCD Dex Challenge. And then, let's see, our count goes up by 1 to 406. And it was sent to Bill's PC. So we need another Skiploom because we can't find a Jumpluff in the wild. And the rule for the OCD Dex is if you can find it in the wild, it needs to be caught in the wild. So that's why we're getting Skiplooms out here and not evolving Hoppips. If you want more information on the OCD Dex Challenge and everything that it is !OCD Dex in the chat. It'll link you to a video that explains that, and I'm actually working on remaking that video. Thank you, Mr. Mal. Oh, we're asleep, so I need to fix that. That would be hilarious. Let's see. We'll just use a full heal. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Alright, so now we're looking for our second 9% encounter, which unfortunately is not going to add anything to the count. There's a Hoppip, because the way that the OCDX challenge works is we've got to catch all these Pokemon, we've got to catch them in their native region, blah, 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 blah. But the count doesn't change until we have the Pokemon. Pretty obvious. So if we catch a base form and we don't evolve it immediately, the counts don't change. So we try to catch everything that we need to evolve and then do that all at the end of the game. So we're going to get the second Skiploom, throw it in the box, and we will move on. And then I think between today and Monday's stream, I'm going to level up our Scyther and organize our boxes. Just so it's a little easier to maneuver. Probably do a catch dump like we have done before, and then put the boxes in order. And hopefully in Crystal's system, because I know there's only 20 per box, we can store everything that we need. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start moving stuff to bank. So Pidgeotto, which I do not need. I think we used up all our luck on that first encounter, Skiploom. There's more Nidorinos, excuse me. And he's a big boy. We've got time because once it turns into night, we can't fight anymore, and there's a Nidorina. But our Kanto Dex is complete, so I'm not worried about that. Nidorino. We're just gonna keep finding Nidorinos and Nidorinas, apparently. I believe they're the most common spawn, though, so. More Pidgeottos. Wah! Can we get lucky? Nope. We cannot. We already did. That's the problem. How about you? Nidorina. This is like the Ariados all over again. Like, I know you exist. I know you're here. I wouldn't say that. The Ariados was ridiculous. That guy took about half an hour for a 5% encounter. And I found 6. It was either 6 or 7 Noctowls while looking for it, which is the other 5% encounter. So I gotta roll to get a 5% encounter, and then I had to roll again to see which of the two it would be, and 6 out of 7 times I got knocked out. It's actually pretty impressive. Statistically speaking. Now, where are you, buddy? Nothing will beat the Dunsparce. Oh my god, the Dunsparce. Skip loop! See, that's the trick, Mal. You just gotta talk about the Dunsparce, and the game is like, yeah, sorry about that. Here you go. Dunsparce. Oh, inverted skip loop's terrifying. And it didn't work. Okay, cool. So we did Great Balls last time. We'll do that again. Yeah, Dunsparce was ridiculous. I didn't even try with the Yanma. I just waited for the kid to call me and say there's a horde. 3. Oh, almost. Okay. It was so close. And now we're asleep. That's fine. I don't need Xatu after this fight. Well, I mean, I do, but not immediately. Even the game is afraid of the Dunsparcening. Skiploom was caught. That 1% encounter. Give a name to Skiploom. We will not. We do not nickname our Pokemon unless they're shiny. Okay, so are currently hunting. We don't need that anymore, and we now have 2 Skiplooms. We have our Living Deck Skiploom, and we have one that will be evolved into a Jumpluff. So Zatu's asleep from that. We'll move him out of the way. Put Typhlosion back since it's got the Amulet Coin. And now we need to go up to Route 12. Let me forget how to speak. Route 12. Oh, this stupid fence thing. Alright, we're going to get in some battles. Route 12 is where we will get our Super Rod, and we can get a Quillfish. So, we're on Route 13, which is that weird fence route. That it's just like, why would anyone design it like this? Okay, so we've got Sandslash. Level 27. Okay. He's a hiker, so he's most likely got ground Pokemon. We'll just switch into Lantern. Sandslash, use Slash. Okay, so we should have all ground Pokemon. We'll just surf on all of them. Get through here. I'll try to avoid any unnecessary battles if we can. But we need to get up to Route 12. That's where we'll get our Super Rod, and then we can hunt for a Quillfish, which I believe is a 10% encounter. Graveler. Quick surf, and while they're fighting, I will look. Quillfish, yes, is a 10% encounter. It's going to be level 40. So I will need to wake Xatu back up for that, since Scyther is so underleveled right now. We have a False Swiper, but she's not very strong. Golem, level 31. We're just going to spam surf, man. Oh, but Malin, update. Next weekend, this place won't be so naked. We should get our desks in the middle of the week, and they'll give us a couple days to get everything set up, get the background put back up, all the lights and stuff. So it won't be so echoey either, because we've got sound foam. I just don't want to put it up until we got everything in the right place. Does EXP share not exist in this game? It does not. You gotta grind. I should be getting my desk this week too. Nice! What'd you get? I sent you the pictures of what we're gonna do, right? This last 2 weeks have just been kind of a blur. Probably more than the last 2 weeks, but that was for sure. Gotta fight this guy. Bow down before my regal Pokemon. It's very similar. It's a corner desk. Nice. I've always been a fan of corner desks. They're hard to move, and you really have to have a room that's made for it. But if you do, it's really good. You got a lot of space to work with. excited. Because like I can have the whole stream set up, I can have the console set up, and then over on the side I can have a place to paint. So, gonna nerd it up. Luio! Hi! Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I murdered your name. I think he said Slow King. We're just gonna switch into a lantern. Slow King. Typhlosion is getting out of there. I mean, we're still extremely over-leveled, but we're not gonna mess with that. We're gonna Zap Cannon, which hits. This is our first Zap Cannon, actually. Just gonna absolutely obliterate it. Thanks, it's okay. Okay, cool. So, please feel free to correct me. Seeking, we'll stay in for Seeking. It's only gonna be 20 something. We'll just surf on it, probably twice. You know what? Let's go for it. Alright. Inverted Seeking is also terrifying. I've just learned today that inverted sprites are just really creepy in the Thing of Dreams. How dare you mock royalty? It's just because they're Sea King and Slow King. And we're gonna have to fight these two kids. Oh, okay. How do we get around? Alright, let's not spam the chat, please. Okay, so we gotta go down and around. How do we... what? Do we have to talk to that guy and get him to move out of the way? Thank you, Mal. What's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon... oh, there we go. We can just get out of here. I really like Mimikyu. I really like the design. I know he's a newer Pokemon. But he's definitely one of my favorites. That's a really hard question. There's 800 something of them now. There's 809 with Meltan and Melmetal. It's getting more and more difficult to pick. Oh, I really thought you weren't going to see me. What's most important in our everyday lives? What do we got? Fisher Barney wants to battle. Gyarados! It's only level 30 though. That being said, Typhlosion should not be here, so let's just get in the Heracross. Dragon Rage. It's okay, any gym counts. True. Yeah, I do like Mimikyu a lot. I love the design of Gyarados just because, you know, he comes from the tiny little Magikarp and he gets to become this awesome Pokemon. But then he's water flying and 4 times weak to lightning, to electric moves. Let me correct myself right there. So he's like, he has this giant weakness, so it's sad. So he's not as cool as he gets to be. Umbreon is a pretty easy pick for me. Umbreon's pretty cool. Little edgelord. Also a fan of Snorlax because, you know, me. That is me. Eat, sleep, do it again. He's just got a team of Gyarados. Okay. That's not terrifying at all. Just strength. And we get a crit. Very nice. Heracross gets to level up. She's now 54 and she's trying to learn Mega Horn. You bet we're learning Mega Horn. Yes, we will. Okay, so this is... I think we're going to get rid of Fury Cutter. It is a good move and it does stack damage, but if it misses, the stack is gone. And Mega Horn is a really good bug move. So... I also really like the design of Heracross. This is actually my first time using one, so I've had a lot of fun with it. The answer is coming up next. What? I think electricity is the most important thing in our daily lives. If it weren't, people wouldn't have made such a fuss when the power plant went out of commission. And your whole team is double weak to electric... Okay, whatever. Would you like my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire? I got level 100 male Charizard and Primal Kyogre and Legendary and Mythical and Hoa. Do you want it? No, I'm good. I've actually got a copy of all the games, and the whole point of the challenge is to be able to catch everything in the games that came out in, so thank you though. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I can see that you like fishing. There's no doubt in my mind at all, so I know I'm right. We'll say yes, yes, yes. Just as I thought. Here, fishing fan, take this. It's a super rod. It's super. There we go. So now we can try our luck at this quillfish. You can catch different Pokemon using different rods. So we need to not use an antidote. We need to use a full heal. We need to wake up our Xatu and put it in the front. And then we need to start fishing. Let's see what we can run into. With a super rod, we have a 70% chance of a tentacool, a 20% chance of a Magikarp, and a 10% chance of a quillfish. So 10% odds. We are looking for that quillfish. It's going to be level 40. So that's where we're putting Xatu in the front. We're going to go for Nightshade. And I got Greninja in it. Very nice. He's a cool Pokemon. I like him a lot too. Pack. So let's go to our key items. Let's register that Super Rod. Select. Just because it's a 10% encounter, we could be here for a minute. Not even a nibble. Okay, so this is a bad spot. Yep. Let's move over here. There we go. And Shiny Shaman, very nice. Did you get it from the event? Tentacool, that's that 70% encounter. We're going to see a lot of you. It's 70% Tentacool, 20% Magikarp, and 10% Quillfish. Not even a nibble. Nothing? Okay, you got one more shot and then we'll move. Okay. Bite. How lucky can we get here? No, 70%. We're gonna see a lot, like I said. Let's try this. Bite. Okay, so at least we're catching stuff, so that's good. And Magikarp. Okay, that's closer. That's a 20% encounter. That's not what we need, though. Now it's probably a Tentacool. Yeah. Got away. Nothing. I scared them all. Okay, let's move over here. Not even a nibble. That's fine. There we go. More tentacles. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute. Although that Skiploom was a 9%, which is, you know, slightly lower, and it didn't take too terribly long. It's just a matter of persistence. And then hoping we don't overshoot. That's why we've got Zatu leading the party though, because we can do Nightshade and it's just going to do damage equal to our level. And a Pokemon at level 40 should definitely have more than 48 health. There we go. Because we do have a False Swiper with our Scyther, but she is severely underleveled. Kitten Hawk, so how's it going? It's going pretty good. We got 2 gym badges today. Added, I think, 3 Pokemon to the count. 2. We had a Slugma and a Skiploom, but we got 2 of each for evolutions. And we just got our Super Rod, and we're trying to find a 10% Quillfish. Not even a nibble. Nice, thank you. A bite. Yeah, we're gonna get this Quillfish, and then we'll see where we need to go next. I think we go through Diglett's Cave, and we go to Pewter. If we can get to Pewter City, we'll get the Silver Wing. So next stream we can go and get Lugia, which will be really fun. But so far we're just getting a lot of tentacles, which I was saying earlier is to be expected because it's a 70% encounter. And the Quillfish we're looking for is a 10, so... Luckily, there's only 1 Quillfish. We don't need an evolution or anything like that, so... Once we find this one, the trick is to not kill it, and hopefully it doesn't run. Because in Crystal, Pokemon flee. Or in Gen 2, I should say. We learned that the hard way. Not even a nibble. Okay, we'll go over here then. Scoot over like 2 feet and it magically works. And Tentacle. It'd almost be a safer bet to see when it's not going to be one. I don't know what I just said. What do we got? Magikarp. It's close, but not quite. It's a 29 out of 10. At least it's a fish. Running from that. Our Kanto Dex is complete. Not even a nibble. Quillfish, I know you're here. Bite! That's 10% all day. Doesn't matter if it's morning, evening. So I gotta check and see if maybe it was one of those weird ones where it had to be daytime or morning. It does not care. Not even a nibble. There we go. Can we get a Quillfish? We cannot. So I wasn't thinking of it being a 10% and a fishing encounter. I would have put the current encounters up. Usually we use that counter for shiny hunting, but sometimes I'll do it for the more rare spawns. But we found our Skiploom so easily I didn't think we would need to, but here we are. Yeah, let's switch it up. Let's go down and around. Let's go over here. And get nothing. I like it. There we go. More tentacles. It's not really disappointing because, you know, it's expected being a 70% encounter. It's just like, oh, I would love the surprise of a Quillfish right now. I'm trying to reverse psychology of the game here. Here we go. That is a Magikarp. Okay. Well, dang it. It's better than a tentacle. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Let's see what we got. It's another Magikarp. Okay, so this is a good spot. We got two 20% back to back. So we're having some luck over here. It's promising. Third capture in a row. Let's see what we got. Quillfish! There we go. We got our lucky tile. The hooked Quillfish attacked. Alright, so it's level 40. We need to Nightshade so we don't murder it. And our False Swiper is way too under-leveled. Okay, so I can safely get another one. It's going to get a recoil. You know what? Let's leave that there. Let's go for an Ultra Ball, and we have a Lure Ball. Let's give it a shot. Probably should have done more damage, but there's one. There's two. There's three. That was close. It has takedown though, so I don't want it to recoil and kill itself. So we're gonna leave it alone in case it takedowns again. It can start doing damage to itself. So we'll go for an Ultra Ball. Just because it is a 10% encounter and it took a while to find, we're gonna try to catch it as easily as we can. So that's one, that's two, that's three, that's Quillfish. There we go. Quillfish's data was newly added to the Pokedex. When faced with a larger opponent, it swallows as much water as it can to match the opponent's size. It's only 9 pounds, that's adorable. Quillfish was sent to Bill's PC. Alright, so we have caught our Quillfish, which we'll update here. Let's check on our Smoochum real quick. Wonder what's inside. It needs more time though. Yeah, we haven't been doing too much walking. We've been doing a lot of fighting, so. Alright, so we're currently hunting. We're no longer looking for a Quillfish. It is now our latest capture. So Quillfish gets to go here. And our countdown goes down yet again. It's going to go down to 809. For those of you that are new here, this is the OCD Dex Challenge. It's a challenge where we try to catch every possible obtainable Pokemon. Megas, alternate forms like Minior and Lycanroc, or 7. Gender variants, stuff like that, and shinies. But right now, we are working thank you very much, Mal. That is a link to a video explaining the whole challenge more in depth. I am working on making a new updated version, but right now we are focusing on catching all of the non-shiny Pokemon before Sword and Shield come out, so we can just play Gen 8 and Shiny Hunt. So we are towards the end of Gen 2. We're about a little over halfway done with Gen 3. And then we've got the rest of the games to play through. I know 7 will be pretty quick. Sun and Moon's a pretty short game, relatively. Black and White's going to be really fun because only the new Pokemon can be found until you beat the Elite Four. So that's going to help us a lot. Let's see, where do we want to go from here? Give me 1 second to check my notes out here. We're going to go... Okay, so let's go to Diglett's Cave. We'll go around to Pewter, and yeah, let's get the Silver Wing and we'll wrap up there. Maybe we can take on Brock. We'll see what time it is. So let's just fly to Vermilion. I think we can just walk in. We're right here. Don't want to fight you though. Don't look at me. Okay, so we'll just walk over here because I just didn't realize how close we were. There's a little baby Hoppit. Satsu's back in front. That's fine because we're going to be looking for Pokemon. We'll leave him there. Get you off my screen. There we go. Oh, isn't it time to use that? Of course it's not. Alright, so let's get the Pokegear. We need to get the radio. There should be like a Pokeflute station. Places and peoples. Let's all sing Poke music. Pokeflute. Pokegear was placed near the sleeping Snorlax. Snorlax woke up. Whoa! This big boy. It's me. Level 50. Okay. The thing is, we already have a Snorlax. Let's just get in there and get the XP. We've already got the Kanto Dex complete. We don't need to worry about catching it. Let's just get some XP out of this. Just gonna use Rest. He's already full. Rock Smash. I need him to attack me so I can use Reversal. Use Rest. He's going to sleep. He's gonna cheese. Let's use our new move, actually. Let's go to Mega Horn. We need to hit Mega Horn, though. It's a lower accuracy, but it is a very good move. Once it actually hits. And with Stab, it's really nice. It just doesn't hit. Okay, he's going for Rollout, which is terrifying, but we can just lock in our Reversal here. There we go. Because he's locked into Rollout for 5 turns. I forgot how tanky Snorlax is, right? Like, he's actually really good. And he's got leftovers. Go for Reversal again. How long are you streaming till? Probably until we get to Pewter, because we can get the... and he's dead! So we can get the Silver Wing. That way Monday, we can go get Lugia. So, I don't have the bike registered anymore. I keep trying to do that. Let me register my bike real quick. We're gonna go heal up and get our moves back. And we're gonna sell some stuff before we leave here, actually. So probably about 15 more minutes. Getting hot. Are you doing any Overwatch or Hyperlight later tonight? I might actually. I was talking to Mal, and he's going to be down for a little while to play some Overwatch, so we might do that. Okay, let's go to the mart. No, we don't want to buy, we want to sell. We want to sell stuff. Ether, Max Ether, Antidote. Let's get rid of the antidotes. They're taking no space. We're trying to clear up our bag because our bag is full, which is weird because instead of the total number of items, it's just the slots. Mal, totally down. I need to flex the skin and emote. My mom wants me to spend the night with them for Mother's Day. Ew, gross. Guys, up to you, my love, if you want to do that or not. Calcium updates the special. Don't care about that. I do in a competitive game, but this is just a casual game where we're trying to catch everything, so that's okay. Elixirs are good. Well, let's keep those. Rare Candy. Dragon Scale. I need the Dragon Scale. So what's the Dragon Fang? Powers up dragon moves. Get that out of here. Dragon Scale I need for Kingdra. 2 nuggets. Let's make 10,000 bucks right now. Focus Band may prevent fainting. That's fine. Get rid of that. And Paralyzed Cureberry. That's $5. Baller, baller. Okay, so we've got Ultra Balls, you've got Super Potions and Hyper Potions, and some mail. So let's get some Ultra Balls. Let's restock up. Let's get like 20. Got a good amount of money, so. Alright, let me check my notes here real quick. Okay, so we want to cut through Diglett's Cave, and then we'll go to Route 2 on the other side. Oh, okay. So I wrote down that if we go to the house where we get Flash in the original games, he'll give us a nugget. So there's another 5,000 bucks. And then we can go to Pewter City. And there's a guy in Pewter City that I wrote down on the east side of town, and we'll get the Silver Wing. So we can go get Lugia. So let's get on the bike. I'm going to put Lantern in the front just because we're going to be in Diglett's Cave. Oh, I was thinking of Arena Trap and all that, but this is before abilities, so never mind. We'll be fine. I don't want to, but it's Mother's Day. True. So you probably end up going there. Are you going? You're coming home, or are you going straight from work? I mean, I guess if you're staying over there, you probably come home and get stuff at least. Doug Trio. Okay. Too bad I already have a complete Kanto Dex because we just found, I think, 10% encounter immediately. So there's our luck right there. Where was that when we were looking for quillfish? Level 16. I'm walking Nova right now. I didn't even hear you come in. Cave's a lot shorter than I remember. Alright, let's go get some... Let's get this nugget. Hi, wow, I'm glad to see you. You're the first visitor I've had in a long time. I'm super happy. Let me give you a little present. Let me just give you $5,000. No big deal. I mean, it's yen, so... I can't give you any nuggets of wisdom, so that'll have to do. I'm cool with it. Alright, so yeah, that cave was a lot smaller than I remember. Want to use cut? Yes, we do. Alright, so there's a guy... Oh, there's a trainer. Hello. What can I say? I'm a rogue. So 50 bucks. 50 bucks for what? We've had like 3 conversations in between now and then, Mal. 50 bucks a nugget. Okay, gotcha. Hey, I mean, if you walk into a random stranger's house and they hand you 50 bucks, that's still a pretty good day. Twin needle. It's kind of annoying. Ow, please stop. And then we just flame wheel. We have to wait till level 60 to get rid of Ember. I mean, we don't have to wait specifically for that, but level 60 is when we'll get flamethrower. I'd make that a full-time job if that was the case. Just going into people's houses until they hand you money. I mean, eventually someone will do it. Does this just have a team of Beedrills? See, that's a theme with Nintendo. Walk into people's houses, they'll give you stuff. Smash their pots, it's fine. And we're so close. Alright, probably another Beedrill. This is Beedrill squad. Which honestly would be terrifying, because look at that thing. Like, Beedrill's adorable, but if I saw that in real life, I would be running the other way. But we are so overleveled because of League 4. I like it. Trainers don't mean anything. Alright, so it's 57. We're getting closer. But Catcher Ed was defeated. Ouch, ouch, ouch! It's not just Nintendo. Can't forget about name any RPG. True. Just JRPG. So Japan has taught us. Go into people's houses. It's fine. Oh, you came all the way out here from Johto? I think this is the guy. That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. There we go. We got the silver wing. The silver wing in the key pocket. Okay, so now that means next stream we can get ourselves a lantern. So we've been rocking and rolling, man. Like, we've got 2 gym badges today. Let's just put lanterns in the front. Let's just get a 3rd badge before we wrap up here. You have 1 trainer. Let's go. The trainers of this gym use rock Pokemon. The rock type has high defense. Battles could end up going a long time. Are you ready for this? Let's go, kid. Sandslash. You don't even have a rock type Pokemon after all that. It's ground. And you're level 37. Let's surf. Get dunked on, kid. So 3 badges, 3 Pokemon. We got a Quillfish, a Slugma, and a Skiploom. We got another Slugma and a Skiploom for evolutions. And we got our Celadon badge, our Fuchsia badge, and we're working on our Pewter badge here. We got our Silver Wing. The battle's gonna last a long time, has 1 Pokemon, not even rock type. Get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter gym leader. I'm an expert on rock type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. They have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on! Except I'm a special attacker. I don't need to worry about physical attacks. Come on, Brock, you know better than that. He's got 5 Pokemon though. I do like seeing him with more than just a Geodude and a Onix. 41, that's a little bit better. Okay, Brock, I see you. I still got that main character armor though, that plot device armor. The battles can last a long time. 1 Pokemon. Here we go. About to use Rhyhorn. We're actually going to cheese. We're going to switch into Typhlosion just because he's got the amulet coin. We're going to make some money off of this. And we're over leveled, so we outspeed, so Earthquake. So I've added some new music now. I've been slowly going through that playlist you sent me. Kind of cleaning up the playlist. Omastar. I will stay in. That's cool that he has an Omastar though, because he's in the Pewter City with the museum and everything. I've noticed a lot of good stuff. Thank you. Thank you for both. Thank you for complimenting it. Thank you for helping me find it. We're gonna get ducked on. Typhlosion is gonna live, but it's gonna hurt. I say that. He could get bodied by this Omastar right here. We're 15 levels up, and that's a... Ooh, okay. It's a crit, that's why. See you, Typhlosion. Sorry, buddy. Let's bring in Heracross. I don't know if anyone's noticed it because no one said it yet, but this Heracross sprite, every time I see it, being the meme trash that I am, Heracross is just... He got us. You know he had to do it to him. Onyx and its little shimmy. Rock Smash. Smash the rocks. Super effective. And his defense fell. We have to watch out for that high defense. I just said that I wasn't going to make physical attacks, and here I am with Rock Smash. I just want my team to see some battle, you know? Sandstorm. Why would you waste a move when you're at like 1 HP? Yes, it's relatively annoying, but oh, I should have seen that coming. Come on, Travis. You're better than that. Just strong. Okay, it's not very effective. So he's probably going to attack me this time, so I think I should go for reversal. There we go. Get that nonsense out of here. About to use Kabutops. That's a rock water, so we'll stay. Ooh, that hurts. Let's see what we got. Very nice. Good job, Heracross. Brock was defeated. Your Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock-hard defense. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. Do you think that gym leaders have multiple teams and pick dependent on the strength of the challenger? Which is why in Red and Blue, Brock had a much weaker team than in Crystal? That'd actually be pretty cool if they've just got like a slew of Pokemon and they're like, okay, kid, what do you got? Let me pick something around there. Alright, so we got 3 badges, 3 Pokemon, and a Silver Wing. Let's get to the Pokemon Center, heal up, since we actually did lose Typhlosion. But what's exciting is we are outside of Mount Moon now. We don't have to go through Mount Moon, but we can get a Clefairy, and we need a Cleffa, because we hatched a Cleffa from the odd egg, but it was shiny, which is not a problem at all. That's actually really exciting, and I was really proud of that. But we need one for the Living Dex to get that non-shiny Pokemon count going down, so let's get here. Let's get saved. Actually, we're gonna push the button. There we go. We're gonna fly. We're gonna go back to... We're gonna go back to Celadon. We're gonna check on our Electabuzz. And we'll save there. Is it Celadon? No, it's not Celadon. That's the wrong town. Saffron. Because gym leaders aren't supposed to be unbeatable. They're just supposed to test your skills and make sure you're ready to beat the Elite Four. True. They're not supposed to be like this end all be all. It's a test of strength and strategy. We'll soon depart for Goldenrod. Are you coming on board? Yes, I am. Alright, so let's go check on our Electabuzz in the daycare. Maybe we can drop something else off. We've took a decent amount of steps. Obviously not enough to hatch our Smoochum, but let me check on her too. We've arrived in Goldenrod. We hope to see you soon. Let's save the game here real quick, just because we haven't saved in a minute. We'll hop on the bike and see if he's outside. He is. All right, we got an egg ready. We're going to deposit Scyther here just for a minute so we can get this egg. And then I'll figure out what we got to drop off with them next. I can do that off screen. Ah, it's you. We were raising your Pokemon, and my goodness, were we surprised. Your Pokemon had an egg. We don't know where it got them. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I meant. Yes. So now we have an egg for Smoochum, and we have an egg for Elekid. We're going to drop this Elekid egg off right now, just so we don't have too many of our party members missing. So that first egg, that's our Smoochum. This next egg, that's our Elekid. And let's get our Electabuzz back. Want to see your Electabuzz? I do. It's grown a lot. By level, it's grown by 2. If you want your Pokemon back, it'll cost $300. And I'm fairly certain Cynthia, who was a gym leader, ended up being a ridiculously strong trainer in one of the games. I forget which one. It just goes to show she could wreck you in the gym battle, but doesn't because you're supposed to win. That's pretty cool. Did I take him or did I spam B? I did. Okay, cool. I have a really bad habit of spamming B when I'm talking to important people. And, like, no, I don't want to do this right now. On things that I'm supposed to be doing. Electabuzz, we will deposit you. And let's look at our boxes. Is there anything that I need to breed for right now? We've got all our gender variants, all our mega evolutions. We're going to change boxes around. So let's look in box 5. It is okay. The boxes is actually one of the ones I'm really bad about spamming B on, because then I'll go back and be like, why are we in the same box that we just left? So box 6 is actually getting pretty full too. So withdraw. Jigglypuff. Actually, let's just take Jigglypuff. And we'll get ourselves an Igglybuff. I'm the daycare lady. Should I raise a Pokemon for you? What should I raise? Take this Jigglypuff. I'll raise your Jigglypuff. Come back for it later. Okay, so let me put in my notes that we're dropping off Jigglypuff, because I will forget about all these baby Pokemon if I don't write it down. So, Jigglypuff. And the daycare. And we have an Elekid egg. Okay, so we drop Jigglypuff off. Okay, we're going to do one more little annoying thing here. We're going to change the boxes again. We're going to go back to box 6. Grab that Electabuzz. Put them where the Jigglypuff was, just so that box is full. And we'll take a look at what we've got. Take Electabuzz out. It's going to be on the bottom here. And that egg right there is the Elekid egg. So we've got our Electabuzz. Change boxes. Yeah, it's a little annoying. And that's what I'm going to do most of this off screen. I'm going to rearrange the boxes so I can see what all we've got, what all we need to work towards. Deposit. We'll put the Electabuzz up. So that box is now full. And we'll change one last time so we can catch Pokemon. So our box 6, we only have 4 more slots in that. How many boxes do we have altogether? We have 14 boxes, which means we can get 280 Pokemon, which is good because the total count for Johto is 176, so we can definitely handle that. So, All right, so we're in box 6, which is where we need to be. We got 3 badges today. We got 3 new Pokemon, and where are we going from here? We got a Silver Wing, which means next stream, which will be on Monday at 3, we can go look for Lugia and get ourselves a legendary, which will be a fun way to start a stream. We need to go to Mount Moon for a Clefairy, and I believe our next rival battle. And then what do we got from there? We can actually, once we get back into Kanto, Route 2, we can get a Pikachu, because we'll need one for Pichu. We need some random Pokemon that we already have in the bank for babies. So we'll need a Pikachu, we'll need a Clefairy. So then we can get Mantine while we're out looking for Lugia. And then after that, it is some Pokemon on Mount Silver, Ho-Oh and the dogs. And once we get Ho-Oh, we can get the last of the unknowns. So we're actually getting pretty far in. We're getting close to the end game here. Pun's not intended. So, all right. I think that's actually a good place to stop. Let's get back into... Actually, no, we'll save here. We saved when we switched the boxes, but I'll just do it one more time to be safe. Because we're in Johto, we want to do the Royal Islands. So we'll just save here. It's a good place to wrap up for the day. Thank you everybody for hanging out in the stream. I know it started a little bit late and I apologize for that, but our internet was being a pain. So that's all fixed up. Stream from Monday gets uploaded this Monday. The 2 that are missing are coming up, and the montage video. So we got 4 videos coming up on Monday. So that'll be fun. 3 of them are stream backlogs and 1's a montage video. And then Monday I will stream Pokemon. Tuesday I'm back for Hyperlight Drifter. Thursday's Pokemon, and next Saturday is Pokemon and probably more Hyperlight. There's a good chance of tonight of us coming back for some Overwatch, and depending on how late that goes, I might go into Hyperlight. Yep, I'm probably going to stream tonight, depending on what goes on. So thank you everybody for hanging out. Thanks for being active in the chat, and I will see you guys, very high possibility, again later tonight. But if not, I will see you on Monday. And as always, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video.